Hello friends, welcome. This is Masha and MashMellow Yoga channel, and in today's video we have a lower body stretch with a strap. I wanted to give a quick overview of all the commonly used yoga props, and strap is one of them. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use any kind of strap. They sometimes come with your yoga mat. You can use that one. You can also use a belt or even a towel could work as a strap as well. So there's lots of substitutions. And the thing about props is that sometimes people have a misconception that they take away from your practice, but in the reality, straps are there to help you get into the pose in the correct, proper alignment. To make poses more accessible to us at any level in our practice, we use props. So for this one, we're going to do a lower body stretch, and we're going to start on our backs, bending the knees, placing feet on the ground, and then letting your knees fall into one another. Relaxing your hands on your body and closing your eyes here. Taking a deep inhale in and a slow exhale out. And two more times like that, taking a deep inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And one more time, deep inhale in through the nose and exhale out. Starting to inhale into your lower belly, noticing your belly expand underneath your palms, and then your ribs and your chest. And exhale to release. Two more like that. Inhaling belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale chest, ribs, and the belly. And one more time. Inhaling belly, ribs, and chest. Hold the breath at the top. And then exhale, chest, ribs, and the belly. Hold the breath as you exhale everything out. And taking a fresh, deep breath in. Exhaling out. Coming back to your natural breath, starting to roll your knees side to side, inviting some movement into the body, rolling the back of the head on the mat, massaging the back of the head, your lower back and hips. And we're going to keep our strap nearby so that we can get a hold of it when we need it, starting by bringing your right knee to chest, hugging your right knee in, and you can keep your left foot on the floor or extend it out on the ground. Starting to gently move your knee side to side, opening knee to the side and then guiding it back to center. And then getting our strap, pointing toes towards your face, flexing through the ankle. We're going to wrap it around the ball of our foot and extend your leg up towards the ceiling, pointing your toes towards your face, pressing through the heel, and then point your toes away from you. So point towards your face, press through the heel, bend the knee. And then point your toes up towards the ceiling, straighten through the leg. We'll repeat this a few times. Bend the knee, press through the heel, and then point the toes, straighten the leg. And then from here, pointing the toes, we're going to keep the strap in our right hand. Bring your left hand onto your left hip. And we're going to open right leg to the side, keeping your left hip heavy on the floor. And then guide your right leg back to the center. One more time, opening out to the side. Making sure the opposite hip is heavy on the ground. And we're going to hold it here open. Flex the ankle, point toes towards your face, and then point the toes away from you. Moving just the ankle, pointing toes away from you and towards your face. Noticing how that changes the stretch in your leg. And then pausing there. You can point or flex, your choice. Holding here for 3. Maybe you relax your leg a little closer towards the ground. Release the hip, release the glute for 2. And for 1. Bringing your leg back to the center. We're going to bend left knee. Place your left foot on the floor. And bring your right ankle on top of your left knee for figure 4 stretch. You can release the strap for now. And we're going to actively open our right knee away from you. You can press it with your right palm. And from here, working on stepping your left heel closer to your glute. We can add sways side to side. Maybe you go all the way down to the ground. Your right knee touches the floor. And then your right foot touches the floor as you sway your knees side to side in figure 4. And then if you'd like to intensify the stretch, you can lift your left foot off the mat, interlacing your hands behind your left thigh. And then making sure you can relax your shoulders on the ground, relax the back of your head on the ground. If reaching for your left leg makes you come off the floor, then bring your left foot back down and just work on opening the knee away from you. And taking another breath in figure 4 here. And we're going to release our right foot down. Windshield wipe the knees side to side. And then coming to do the same thing on the other side. Squeezing your left knee to chest. You can keep your right foot on the floor or extend it out. And then adding gentle movement, guiding your knee to the side and back to center. And then from here, getting a hold of our strap, pointing toes towards your face. Wrap it around the ball of your foot and extend your leg up towards the ceiling. So starting with the ankle movement, holding a strap in both of your hands. We're going to point toes up towards the ceiling, straighten the leg, and then press through the heel, pointing toes towards your face, bending the knee, bringing your thigh closer to chest. So pointing the toes, straight leg, pressing through the heel, pointing toes towards your face, bend the knee, bring it closer to your chest. Point straight, and then flex to bend. 2 more times. And then the next one, you're pointing the toes towards the ceiling, holding a strap in your left hand. We're going to bring right hand on top of your right hip, and then start to open your left leg to the side slowly and with control. Keeping your right hip heavy on the ground. And then guiding your leg back up. And one more time, opening to the side. Slowly and with control. And then from here, same ankle movement, pressing through the heel as you flex the ankle and then point the toes. Noticing how that changes the stretch, but keeping your leg this time extended. And then either pointing or flexing, your choice, pausing here for a few breaths, making sure your right hip is heavy on the floor, relaxing your left hip, left glute, left inner thigh. Just keeping your left leg heavy, fully relaxed, holding with a strap. And then with the next breath, starting to bring your left leg back to the center. We're going to bend the right knee, step right foot on the floor, bring your left ankle on top of the right knee, remove the strap, and use your left hand to press your left knee away from you, stepping your right foot closer to your glute. From here, adding the sways side to side. And then maybe you go as far as to bring your left knee to the ground on one side, and then to the other side, bringing your left foot to the ground. Moving side to side. And then the same variation here. If you lifted your left foot off the mat, try lifting your right foot off the mat as well, interlacing hands behind your right thigh, bringing your left shin closer to your chest, making sure you can relax your shoulders on the mat. If you can't, then just keep your right foot on the floor. And continue working on pressing the knee away from you and just bringing your right heel closer to your glute. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. And releasing your left foot down, stepping your feet wide, windshield wiping the knees. Let's bring both knees to one side, actively bringing both knees to the floor. And then bring both knees to the other side, actively pushing both knees towards the ground. And one more time each side. And then stepping your feet close. We're going to come up onto our elbows and then pressing palms into the floor to come to sit on the mat. And right away, see if you can sit on your sit bones. We're going to go into our seated forward fold using the strap again. So for this one, you want to keep a gentle bend in your knees to make sure you're not overstretching the joint in the knee. And we're going to point the toes towards our face again, pressing through the heels, and then wrap the strap around your feet. Let's keep our feet together for this one. And we're going to hold on to the very ends of the strap, wrapping it as many times around our hands as needed. From here, sitting up nice and tall, bending through the elbows, squeezing your elbows into your rib cage, so that you can pull your chest forward as you inhale. And as you exhale, continuing to fold over the legs, your chest is going towards your knees and the crown of your head is going towards your toes. And as you can tell, this forward fold doesn't look deep at all in my case. But what's important here is to keep the alignment and where you feel the stretch when you do the pose. So you can relax your knees down towards the floor a little bit, but continue to press through your heels, pulling your chest towards your knees as you feel the stretch coming from your lower back. And then we're gonna come up halfway, inhaling to lift the chest, gaze up. And then exhaling once again, pull onto the strap, bring your elbows into your rib cage, push your chest forward, and then exhale to fold over the legs. This time, let your back round, let your head come down, chin to chest. Release the strap, release your palms down. You can get a hold of your calf muscles, gently pulling onto your calves. And taking a few deep breaths in and a few deep breaths out. And then starting to unroll, slowly walking your hands back. It might feel nice to finish this practice with a seated twist. So we'll bend our left knee, step our left foot outside the right thigh. And bringing your left palm behind you, press the floor away. You can wrap your right hand around your knee. Inhaling to push your chest forward, and then exhaling, gazing towards the back of the room. With the next breath, coming back to center, switching the legs, bending your right knee, stepping your right foot outside of the left thigh. Bring your right palm behind you, left palm on top of the knee, inhaling to push your chest forward, and then exhaling to twist and gaze towards the back of the room, past your right shoulder. And then coming back to the center. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. I hope you feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. I hope you will use the strap in the future whenever you cannot reach a certain pose. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down in the comment section below. And I will be happy to see you in the next video. Namaste.